everybody. Welcome to Palace Cinemas in Byron Bay. Thank you all for coming tonight. What a big crowd. This is fantastic.
It's just lovely to be here. This is a home screening, so very meaningful.
Well, I went to Mullumbimby High School, so I'm a local fella, and I lived up Wilson's Creek, that beautiful valley up behind Mullum, and I'm here now showing The Rocket. It's a premiere up here, up in Byron, with Sylvia, the producer Sylvia Wilczynski. And yeah, it's great to be home.
This film has come out of a very long relationship with the country of Laos. You can either call it Laos or Laos. We lived in the north of Vietnam for a period of time and travelled a lot to Laos and ended up falling in love with this country and having a very deep and long relationship with it, including making our documentary Bomb Harvest about bomb disposal teams there. And the film is very much a collaboration between Australia and Laos and Thailand.
Even just to make a documentary there was huge. It was kind of life-changing. We had to immerse ourselves. And then out of that, we collaborated again with the Lao community in Sydney and endeavoured to make a feature film from a Lao perspective.
หอดดีกว่าหอดบ่หอดโลดแล้วเด็กบ่หอดอีหลีโลใกล้สิหอดใกล้สิหอดนี่จะใส่หอมเข้าไปป้อมเข้าไปบักแข้งเข้าไปเกลือเข้าไปว่าเขาน้ำร้อนมันก็หอดกิโลเองดอกเอาซะเห็นว่าสลัดด้วยนี่
The Rocket is set completely in Laos, in Southeast Asia. It's in Lao language. It has a story that is completely about Lao characters, so there's no Australian characters in there. Well, there's one Australian guy who says like one line of dialogue. So this was quite an unusual film for the Australian film industry and for Screen Australia to become involved in.
เสือหลับอยู่แห้งระเบิดของมันเนี่ยทรงมึงน่ะไปฮอดดวงจันทร์พุ่นต้องตุ้มเสือที่หลับอยู่ก็ตื่นขึ้นมา
ลุงไปทหารบ่ลุง
We premiered at Berlin, the Berlin International Film Festival, and we had the protagonist and the main cast over in Berlin, so we all watched the film together for the first time in a 1,100-seat cinema, and yeah, we started to hear people kind of laughing and responding and on the edge of their seat, and there was lots of emotion and lots of clapping, so it was a really wonderful response, and we won 3 awards at Berlin, which was just like, you know, we were just happy to be there.
Congratulations! Most popular film at Melbourne Film Festival. Wow.
That's good.
Oh my God. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
Oh.
Yeah, it's amazing. Because you never know. You kind of do the screening and you go, well, I don't know. Did it connect? Did it not? It felt like it was, but you don't really know. But that's great.
God. Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
เห็นบ่ล่ะมันน่ากินบ่ล่ะแต่ข้างในเนี่ยเด้อมันบรรจุลูกกระสุนอยู่100 กว่าลูกณตอนนั้นล่ะ
A lot of the legacy of war that remains in Laos from the secret war, this happened during the Vietnam War, and it was done by our allies, the Americans, during the Vietnam War. So this makes that our history. And as Australians, we felt ashamed. We didn't really know much about what happened during this secret war. And also as Australians, we're making a lot of money from Asia. And the government's always saying, oh, we've got to strengthen our relationship with Asia. But often what politicians are talking about is strengthening our economic relationships so we as Australians can make more money from Asia. And for us as Australians, it should be about a relationship that goes both ways. And that involves cultural exchange and for us as a wealthy nation, collaborating with our neighbours to make films about what's happening in those countries.
ด้ามบังไฟซื่อๆมันสิยากทำใดเด้มีหยังอีกบ่ลุง
นี่แอมโมเนียมึงเหี่ยวใส่ขี้มือหั่นแล้วบังไฟมันก็สิขึ้นแฮง
Fiction, the thing that can happen in fiction is that you can have a script and you shoot that script and you roughly cut the script. It can be reinvented a little bit, but where it's a documentary, it's constantly changing and you're constantly skipping left to right. reinventing it, trying to find the story, dropping bits of story that aren't interesting, finding other characters. It's very alive and immediate. But I think good fiction is the same. Actually, I'm a true believer that it's all has to be the same thing.
It's dramatic, engaging, it's real. It got your emotions and took you on a great journey. And times that, it really built you down, but it lifted you up great at the end. It was exciting, and it was victorious and triumphant.
That was the best film I have seen ever, because I suddenly went, oh my God, the dialogue was so almost superfluous, but every moment of dialogue was so funny. And you think, oh my God, I could send my mum and dad to that, and they're not going to go, oh no, foreign film, oh.
Just the insight into the whole life, and and the acting performances of the people that aren't actors was superb, really good, fabulous.
The tensions within it was a very, very powerful piece. Very intelligent filmmaking. I was so impressed, so proud.
It's coming home here is always, I suddenly kind of realised how much of this place is in all my work, and I think when you see the film tonight, you'll feel that. Thanks for having us here.